hello, pattern recognition. Does it seem like to anybody else that they tend to put in uneducated people and of particular sects of people, sects, sects of people, that they may want conflict between? That was 22 seconds, by the way. You know what I mean? They want to make MAGA look like they're racist, so they pick uneducated people of color. And not all of them are uneducated, but I'm just saying this particular instance that I'm talking about. And the reason that they pick those people is because they are actually racist themselves. Theoretically, right? Theoretically, I don't have any way to prove this except for it's actually happening in front of us currently in the news. So there is that, you know what I mean? So how do they, it's just the stupid people. The unintelligent people, I guess, are just a lot easier to manipulate. And, it's got to be, like, for instance, the lieutenant at the jail in my hometown. It was probably the only opportunity. And they gave this woman a badge and a gun, deputized her, made her sheriff's deputy, gave the woman a gun, and she can't, and I'm telling you, she's older than I am, and she don't know how to write or read in cursive. I guarantee you that woman don't have a real diploma, and she damn sure don't have the credentials it takes to get a criminal justice degree and be given a badge and a gun. But what she is a Jezebel spirit. I'm not saying that's every unintelligent person that they have put into positions like this, but some of them aren't stupid. They just can't hide when you constantly are trying to operate in untruths, it makes you less intelligent. You see, intelligence only comes from the truth. You can't get intelligence from a lie. I'm sorry to tell you, but you cannot. It may look like something, but it's actually going to make you less and take away from you in the end. And we're seeing that. We're seeing that happen. People getting busted for... How many other politicians are going to get busted for stealing money? That's what the whole thing was. That's what this entire 4 years was all about. They thought they were going to keep it rolling and just break the Bank of America, right? Collapse the economy. That's the goal, right? America must fall. We're the only thing standing in the way of a new world order, except it's not just America, because God's people are all over this earth, all over across this big, beautiful, flat earth on its foundations, not spiraling through some vast black emptiness. But I feel like that's a representation of your soul, the people who actually believe that. Does it keep going on and on and on forever? Probably, yeah. I don't think you could find the edge of what is actually this land that we live on. I think it just keeps going and going and going and going. I think that's where their satellites are going. They're just trying to find the end of the earth, and they ain't never found it yet. That's what I think. Anyways, that's my personal opinion. I've never been there, so I can't observe it, which is actually part of the first step of the scientific method, isn't it? Observation. Doesn't that have to be, observed? So they send these satellites out and they give us things to observe, but has anybody actually observed that satellite? It's food for thought. Wait for it. 4:44 on the timestamp.